Hey guys, how's your week? So the other day my daughter sent me a text message. It was a picture and her windowsill was in it and it was disgusting. So today we are going to get this one cleaned, and I go ahead and clean my son's and the living room and dining room. I show my daughters and my sons, they were the worst. They're on the back of the house, and I don't know if it's just because I have not been in here to deep clean or declutter this year, and I am behind on that, but it was looking really rough. And I was like, nope, I'm done. We're cleaning this. But I wasn't sure because I've tried spraying it before and it seemed like this stuff would just stick. So I used a little paintbrush to like sweep everything out and then vacuum it, and then went back and cleaned it with spray, which I just had bathroom cleaner, so that's what I used. And it seemed to do really well. So I was super glad how it turned out. They look so much better, but they were disgusting and I was not aware of that. So just a friendly reminder, if your windowsills are neglected like mine, not a bad idea. Also, I seen somebody use a leaf blower and I thought that was genius. So I'm not deep cleaning, but I'm at least getting all the loose dust out of the fans before I'm put it back in the windows. And then again, this is my son's and it was looking pretty rough. So I just go in with a paintbrush and sweep all of that out and then come back with a vacuum. I was curious on a steamer if that works or not, but this seems to do really well, and it was all things I had. So I will be making my way around the house doing the rest of them. I just do those today. And then I am going to go do a porch refresh on the front. And I know I had just tidied it, but I don't know. I needed to clean it. I needed to pressure wash. I didn't pressure wash last time. So we're going to do that next. And then also I'm going to show you the different things that I'm going to use to kind of decorate the porch. Okay, so I told my husband for Mother's Day I wanted some new planters to hang. So I got these, some flowers for them. And then ferns, I'm going to move these here. I bought those with the intention, I think I want to hang them going into my garden. That's what I'm thinking. And then I also think about, my snapdragons do okay here. I don't know. They weren't at the beginning, but they seem to be doing okay or better now. So I am thinking about moving one of these down, like the little rock area on the side of the house. Thinking about it. Haven't made my decision, but anyways, we're going to get this all cleaned off and pressure washed, and then I'm not going to be able to stain yet. I went and looked at colors. They had samples or like the swatch, and I have no clue what color. So everything in me tells me that it's Canyon Brown, but the samples say it's not, and I don't know what color it was. So I think I'm going to end up having to restain all of the porches. I thought about going, I think it's October Brown. I think that's the closest to what mine is now. It's either that or potato skin, and I feel like I would remember the name like potato skin, but the color on the can matches my porch, but the lady swears that the color on the can is wrong. So I have no idea, but I kind of was like, maybe I'll buy a can and find out. I don't know. But it's really annoying because I don't know. Do I trust the Lowe's employee? Do I trust myself? Also, I don't think I should trust myself. I don't know. It's been so long since I stained my porches, so I honestly don't think I could remember correctly. But then I feel pretty confident in it, so it's hard. But I do think I may end up just going ahead and restaining all of this porch. I know I need to stain the decking of it, but I really didn't want to have to redo the spindles because that is a nightmare. But it looks like we're going to have to do that. But so anyways, I am going to go through and get all the cobwebs off before I pressure wash, because some reason once they get wet, they stick better. So I'm just going through and getting all the cobwebs off, and then I'm going to go and bring the pressure washer around and get that started. So these chairs have definitely seen better days. They seen them before I had them because I bought them at Goodwill. I paid like $5.99. I think it was each. It might have been for the pair, honestly. It's been a hot minute. But so anyways, I don't know what it is, but it flakes off. And I've been pressure washing it because eventually I feel like it'll all come off and then I can repaint them or something. But for now, we're going to pressure wash them. I do need to go through. I didn't do that today, but I need to go through and just clean up that. If you look on the leg that's on the floor right there, there's something that's coming loose and I don't know exactly what it is, but I need to go through and either trim that off or reattach it or whatever it is. But I'm going to get them washed down and then all the paint or whatever it is flaking off, rinse back off the porch. To be honest, when I did this, I did not have a plan of attack. Not that I ever do, but I kept on getting like stuff back on areas which are already clean, which was fine. It's totally fine. But I felt like I was having to redo areas that I had just done. So it's fine. So I feel like when I did the pool deck, I kind of worked better in sections, but also this is a really small area. So it's really, it's perfect for a front porch, but it's a small area to kind of like move the stuff away around in, so it's fine. But I was excited to get some new cushions because mine were falling apart, and I was looking forward to hopefully having some coffee on this porch and just enjoying it. So just curious, do you have any plans for this summer? Any vacations, any fun things that you have planned, or big or small, all the things? Are your kids ready to be out of school? And then also, more importantly, are you ready for your kids to be out of school? I know I am always excited for them to be home, but my daughter always thinks it's funny because she'll be like, you get on to us for fighting, and we're not even fighting when you get on to us. And I'm like, well, at that point, I can't tell the difference. You guys fight all the time, but they love each other. They really do. It's just funny. Okay, so I came across these hanging, or what are those called? Planters? What? They're not windows. I don't know. Anyways, I found these at Aldi, and they were like $12, and they came with a mounting hardware. And I looked on Lowe's, and they had the plastic ones, but I used to have because I used to have one, but it doesn't come with a mounting hardware, and they were already like $15. So I got these. And I wasn't sure if I could find like the coconut liners. I think it's coconut husk that they use to make these next year. But I thought, just in case, my neighbor told me that they use like burlap sometimes in there, and I haven't, but I thought about I may try that if I can't find the liners for these. And then I was trying to put these on, and they have the little part that wraps over the end, and I don't know why in the world, but I was trying to put them on that way, and then my husband, he was like, why don't you just screw the bracket to the porch? And I was like, that makes so much more sense, because I was getting frustrated. He was like, I couldn't tell it off. So anyways, I got these, and then Lowe's had their garden soil, so I just used that. I think they were 5 for $10, and then I am going to use the other bags in my garden, and I'm not going to lie, I normally do mushroom compost, and my garden does amazing. And this year, I felt like my dirt had broke down too much, or the compost had broke down too much, and I needed to add dirt, and I did. And I am not loving the results of that, but it's okay. But I also grabbed these flowers. They were like $12, I think, for 16 or something. They might have been 13. I don't know, but they were at Lowe's, and I can't remember what they are. I don't think these are petunias, because the other ones are petunias. I think these are violas. I'm not sure. But so anyways, I got these, and I thought they were really pretty, and I'm going to put 6 in each planter, and hopefully that's not too many. But, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so my garden, I normally do mushroom compost in it, and this year I thought I would put dirt because the compost had been broke down a lot over the years, and there was a lot of space, so I thought I needed to add some dirt, and I did. But my garden is not thriving this year. It's doing okay, but not as good. So I think this coming up week, I'm going to try to get some of the black cow fertilizer, and then probably a little bit more of the garden soil, and add that in and see if we can kind of supplement what's missing. Because, like I said, I don't know, but I feel like I really messed up by not using mushroom compost this year. But that's okay. We're going to fix it, hopefully, and get that going well. I know I finally have some spinach coming up, so that's exciting. And then I've tried to think. I think the tomatoes are coming up. It rained today, and I haven't went out and checked, and I need to go check and see how they're doing. But I'm behind. I'm behind on everything. It's totally fine. But I think they're going to make it, and I won't have to get plants for that. But so anyways, I also grabbed some ferns. I don't know why. I just bought ferns last year, and I really, really enjoyed having them on my porch. I think they're pretty. I do get birds that nest in them, and sometimes it makes it hard to water because I'm trying not to water the babies. But a lady at work told me that her mom always soaks her ferns in Epsom salt and water, like a 5-gallon bucket, and dips them. And they love it, and they get huge. And I've never tried it, and I hadn't heard that. If you've done it, let me know. But I am thinking about trying that this year. But she also keeps them in the garage over this winter and brings them back out, and they are huge. But I don't know if I would have to repot them. I have no idea. But so anyways, I grabbed some pillows. I thought these were kind of cute at Walmart. They say Home Sweet Home, and some new cushions. And I think this porch is coffee ready. I grabbed these petunias the other week. Lowe's had them 2 for $10, and I thought they were pretty, and I wanted to add some color to my vegetable garden. I just have really been liking flowers. They make me happy. So I wanted to add some of these, and I thought this would be cute going into the garden. So I'm going to do that. But also, I had planted some marigolds, but they have not come up, and I don't know. I'm probably just going to go ahead and replant. Who knows if they'll even come up. But what is coming up is morning glories, like a nightmare. They are awful. They're really, really pretty, and I love them. And then I feel bad once they get so big to pull them. So I have to pull them early, or else they take over my garden. But there is like one bed, and I seen it yesterday, and I really need to get out there and weed. But one bed that is just full of morning glories. They're all over the place, and they're only about 1.5 to 2 inches tall, but I know if I do not get out there, they will be huge, especially after this rain. So I need to get out there and get that pulled, so that way my garden does not become just a morning glory nightmare. Plus, on top of that, the problem is I'm pretty sure they came in the mushroom compost. So as much as I love that stuff, if that's what it was, I'm kind of mad at it. But so anyways, but they take over like everything. And one plant will get huge, and they're gorgeous if you planted them there. But they're not fun when it comes to your garden because they like tie up all their vegetables. Honestly, though, one year, I think it was last year, I had one come up with my tomato plant, and it trellised that thing to the fence for me, and it did really well. So other than that, if it was for that alone, I would be fine. But it takes over everything, and it spirals around my fence, and then it takes me forever to pull it off. So not a fan of the morning glories. They're gorgeous flowers, just not in my garden. But I did want to add some color, just not morning glories. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you're at. Remember today's blessing, and I hope I see you on the next one. Bye, guys.